Hello crafty crew, welcome to Tammy's Crafting in Carolina, and I'm Tammy. If you're returning to my channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. If you're new to my channel, thanks for dropping by. I enjoy doing all things crafty, and I try to show you original ideas for home decor. If you like what you see, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe, like, and share. Also hit the notification bell so you will be notified when I post a new video. It really helps my channel to grow on YouTube. With all that said, let's get crafting. DIY number 1. I found this banner sign at Dollar Tree, and I am using the Home Decor Nautical color, and I decided to paint it all blue, the Nautical, and I'm going to make this a sign using something that I printed off from my Cricut design space, and I cut it out on my Cricut with white vinyl, and there you see it. I did 2 or 3 coats of the Nautical on this sign, and so I have already put it on the transfer paper, and I'm putting it down on the sign, and I get it all down, and I use the squeegee type thing to put the letters down, or try to press them down so that they stick. So I go over all those letters, pretty rough, as hard as I can, on this, but you'll see that when I'm trying to get the transfer paper off, I do have a really hard time doing this. This is Arteza transfer tape, and I thought that was supposed to be really good, but I don't know if I got the wrong strength of the tape, but I just struggle with it so much, trying to get it off. You see, I have to go back and try to push down the letters again, and I still have trouble with them wanting to come up. So if anybody can give me any suggestions, please just put it down in the comments. I welcome all the advice you can give me on this. I've noticed it's really, really hard when I use it for small letters or thin letters. So, like I said, if you can give me any help, please feel free to comment. So I'm still working. I try to do it from all angles, pull this out from all angles, and just so that I can get it down from all sides. But you see that I continue to struggle with this. I'm using my weeder tool to push down on some of it, and then I start from another angle. And still trying to keep those letters down. So like I say, I take that weeder and I go over those letters, sometimes over top of the transfer tape and sometimes underneath. There I cut it so that I wouldn't have to worry with that anymore on that part. And here we go, just about there. One more good pull, and there we go. Yay, we've got it. So now you'll see the finished product. Oh, sorry, I've got to straighten up some of these letters first. Sorry about that. And I paint the top. I forgot about that also. So we don't see the finished project yet. Here I take the white paint because that white's really popping off of that blue, and I thought it looked pretty and clean. So I just painted that raw wood at the top with some white Waverly, well, excuse me, it's plaster Waverly chalk paint. Now I get all the sides and the top. Of course, I let this dry before I hang it up so that I won't get the paint on my door. Still fixing letters. And there you have it. And here's the finished project. DIY number 2. I got these flowers from Dollar Tree, not the pink ones. They came from Michael's, but I ended up not using them on this project. This is the same wreath that I used for my St. Patrick's Day wreath that was in a previous video. And I took these flowers and I cut them all apart from off the stems. And I've got irises and some different flowers. All of those I picked up at the Dollar Tree. And I think that came from Michael's, the Greenery did. So I cut all those apart too. And then I just started working them in around. I have my hot glue gun there, but I decided not to use it since I'll probably use this wreath for something else. It's my go-to wreath. Sometimes I just leave it plain with a burlap ribbon around it. But so anyway, I worked these flowers in, just pushing them into the woven grapevine. So I have the blue and the purple and pink that I'm working on. And I also have a sign from Michael's that says Happy Easter with the bunny on it. I have one that I'm going to change out after Easter, and it just says Hello Spring, and it has a bunny on it also, but it'll go through spring. And then there's my yellow forsythia. You can't go through Easter without having the Easter bush to use in your arrangements. So I get all those worked in there, and you'll see that I also have worked in some Easter eggs that I got at Michael's around the bunny part, and I'll take those out when Easter's over also. Now I have these zip ties that I got at Michael's, I believe, and the ribbon that I got at Michael's. And I'm doing 3 bows or 3 loops on each side. And I attach the little pink clamp to hold them. So I've got 3 types of ribbon there that coordinate pretty well, and I take 2 zip ties and put them together, It's such a
and
thick bundle of ribbon.
pull it because
Like I said, I use those 2 twist ties, and then I pull it tight, and I sort of work the ribbon out, shape it out, and then I'll take the leftover ribbon on the rolls, and I make the tail of the bow. So I'm going to use 1 zip tie, and I'm going to attach that to the zip tie on the back of the ribbon, or on the back of the bow. And I'll cut all those ends off the zip ties, and then I'll dovetail the ribbons. I love working with wired ribbon because that way you can just work with it and manipulate it so easily. Then I attach it to the wreath with a piece of jute twine. And there it is, the finished product. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe, like, and share, and hit the notification bell. Bye.